bitch. I'm gonna go look this up real quick. Oh, fuck. Bing bong. There we go. There we go. We're fucking live. By the way, Jason, have you seen the new Good Burger yet? Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. By the way, Jason, have you seen the new Good Burger yet? Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. There we go. I got one. Says 0, but I. There we go. Well, you just gotta wait. Hey, Batgirl. How you doing, homie? Thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Batgirl. How you doing, homie? Thank you for the 100 bits. Ooh. Sharky noise. I lucky that. Bing bong. Thank you for the 100 bits, Batgirl. How's your night going? What's up, Garkster? Thank you for the 100 bits, Batgirl. How's your night going? What's up, Garkster? You just got new emoted. New emotes. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool, buddy. Tell your buddy Wesley I said hi. You fucking prick. I might want to turn this down just a smidge. There. So what you up to, Jason? No. Whoa. Thank you, Batgirl. Boop, 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 boop. Not that I know of. What overlay are you talking about? Are you talking about this one? Be right back. All right, give me a second. Which one's this one supposed to be for? I was asking my friend Batgirl. No, I mean, like, is that supposed to be for my, um, for my opening? Okay. I'll see what I could do with it. Hey, who's all here? Let's see how this looks real quick. Here we go. That should work. Move this down here. Yeah, that actually works. That color scheme at the bottom doesn't work that well, though. Yeah, I think you should have stuck with black for that one. But it'll be okay. There we go. We'll try that out. Which we're actually letting my game download. Um, all right, buddy. Have a good one, buddy. Later, buddy. All right, let's see what we got here. See if we're cooking with fire. That's kind of cool. Let's see if I can use those. Whew. There we go. Yeah, that actually works for me. Um, but I'm gonna get off the party chat real quick. Bing bong. which it might be a long night, depending on. Because Call of Duty actually just had a brand new update. Yeah, it is for the most part. But one of the things that we need to talk about, actually, you know what? I wonder. I want to see something here. I'm going to show you guys the trailer for GTA 6. And I'm just going to fucking mute the stuff real quick. Because people have been talking about it. Which we're just going to mute the entire video. And I'm just going to show you guys the entire video of it without actually getting copyrights. Yeah, right here. So we're going to add this right here. There we go. Here we go. So that being said, we are definitely going to be cooking with fire here. Okay, so I gotta be right on it. Okay, so it's only about a minute and a half long. This is Lucia. She's gonna be the first female protagonist in GTA history. Which I gotta say, I think this game is absolutely ridiculously beautiful. And I gotta say, it's gonna be a highlight for a while. Ooh, fuck. Or speaking of that, hold on. We're gonna redo this. So here we go. Just to let you know, they're actually using for the theme song for the trailer is actually Tom Petty. Love is like God. I can't remember the actual name of it, but I know it's a Tom Petty song. Which I gotta say, I think this game's absolutely ridiculously beautiful. And I think they're gonna do amazing things. If they're already cutting this promo or cutting this trailer at least a year and a half or a year plus early, um, I think it's just going to be that much more gorgeous at the end of the day. And a lot of them are actually taking real life, like they're actually taking like real life situations. Got your crazy Karen right there. Which I just gotta say, I think this game is absolutely gonna be great. But the fact that it's coming out in 2025, we don't even know when in 2025, makes it that much more interesting. So, that being said, um, I just feel like that was a really good video. And I want to know what everybody's opinion of it is. Um, you're definitely going to be doing something with it. I think the game's going to be next level. They said it's definitely coming to Xbox Series in 2025, Series X and S. It's going to come to PS5 in 2025. But I was watching one other streamer talk about it, and he was actually saying that he doesn't think the PC is going to get a port for at least a year to a year and a half later on PC. What? Wow. That's amazing. I just gotta say it. That is absolutely fucking bad. Oh, absolutely. But I guess GTA 6 is already under fire. Um, you don't know that, Batgirl. And to be totally honest, put that is on the person more so than the company. Yeah, I think the company should be held liable for killing somebody, but I think they also have to say, "Hey, this is an energy drink." It's like, yes, but the fact that if the person knew what they were drinking, It's same content as alcohol. Um, and alcohol, weed, cigarettes, whatnot, vape. Um, you kind of have to look at it from the perspective like, hey, this is on you. This is not. Yes, absolutely. As they should be held responsible for that. But being that it's lemonade, they should have actually said, hey, this has actually got energy drink content in it. Or maybe it was the distribution center that didn't that said, hey, this has actually got caffeine in it. It depends on the company. Because if the company knew that it had energy drink in it, 100% agree with you on that, Batgirl. Um, but if Panera didn't know that it had an energy drink into it, I think it should be on the distribution center to pay up for it. That's just my opinion. Yes, but you have to look at it from the gray area. So basically, if it was Panera advertising it as just a lemonade, I think the distribution center who provided it should actually be the one held responsible for it. Then it should definitely fall on the head of the distribution. Just like if if Budweiser were to if Budweiser were to actually do something with were to come into a company say, "Hey, we got this new IPA," not tell them anything about it, and that was 2 or 3 times more alcohol content than an actual Budweiser, Bud Light, and whatnot, um, or even double, and said, "Hey, push this through the door. We're not going to tell you what's in this, just to protect our own ass." What? Then they should be legal to actually say, "Hey, this has got 400 milligrams of caffeine in it. Just one of these energy drinks has 300 by itself." By itself. And this is a 16 ounce. So if this has got 300 in it, that is almost double what one Ghost energy drink has in it. So you kind of have to look at it from the perspective like, hey, which me and my cousin were having the conversation the other day. Like, okay, so this has 9% of my daily sodium content. Okay. We were having the conversation that that can't be good for my heart if it's got 9% of 9% of the daily sodium intake. So you kind of have to say, okay, like where do I have to cut it off? And that's where companies should actually have to say, like, that's why companies that serve or sell energy drinks have to label what's on what's in them. Plus their intake. You kind of have to look at it to be like, hey, this is bad. I think that's where distribution and restaurants should actually be held. Be like, okay, well, if it's not on the menu, if it's on the menu, it should actually have a number right next to it. That or it has something that says, "Hey, this has got caffeine in it." But also, you have to think, Batgirl. Oh, absolutely. Exactly. Guess what? Now, all these restaurants that are serving high caffeinated drinks are going to come under scrutiny from the government and say, hey, guess what? Now you have to add these. You actually have to add that these are going to fall into. These are going to have to fall into a category where you have to label that this has caffeine, or you have to warn the customer that this has actually got caffeine in it and extreme high amounts of caffeine. And it's up to you to, and your discretion, to whether you order it or not. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I don't even think it's that. I think it's the fact that soda companies have to put some kind of thing on it that says, hey, um, this has got extreme amounts of caffeine in it, or this has got X amount of this or X amount of that. You kind of have to look at it from the perspective that this is going to be the one thing that it's kind of like the conversation that me and my cousin were having the other day. It's like, okay, the topic that got brought up, me and Ranger were talking about this the other day, and it's the whole guns right. Okay, you have to be 21 to actually buy a handgun, as you should. But you could go out and you could go get a rifle, a shotgun, or an AR, an assault rifle, at 18 years old, the legal right actually says, hey, guess what? Because of all the school shootings that are happening and all of the shootings that are happening, guess what? We're not selling rifles or shotguns to anybody under 21 or selling guns to anybody under 21 anyway. Guess what? Oh, Second Amendmenters are going to say, oh, by the way, I'm still going to buy my kid a gun. Yeah, but you're also going to be held to a degree. And if you've got a violent history, guess what? No, sorry, you can't buy that. That's where I think that if you can't smoke a cigarette till you're 21, you if you can't smoke a cigarette till you're 21, you can't drink till you're 21, you can't do weed until you're 21, you can't buy a pistol till you're 21. Honestly, I think that you shouldn't be able to do anything until you're 18 anyway. And that's where I look at these energy drinks, like even the ones I drink. I don't think those should be in the hands of anybody under 18. I absolutely do not think these should be going to anybody under 18. Oh, absolutely. Is it? Because I've heard coffee could go anywhere from 90 to 160, depending on the size of the cup and depending on how potent you want it. Because there are like Keurigs and Hamilton Beach that do the K cups that can do them in bold. Yeah, but that's always going to be brought to the attention like, hey, I don't think it's I don't think it's saying how much caffeine should be allowed in an energy drink. I think it's more about the age of the person buying the energy drink. That makes more sense. Because guess what? That's going to limit how many people are going to be able to drink it. And because and but on the other hand, you kind of have to look at it from the perspective that, oh, by the way, Jimmy so and so's mom bought a whole fucking case of fucking monsters and said, hey, these are yours, kiddo, because you gave me the fucking money to do it. It's like, it's basically like handing a fucking 16-year-old fucking kid a shotgun. Like, oh, by the way, um, I could buy this gun so you could go hunting, but then you hear about the kid going out and taking the fucking shotgun to a high school and blowing his fucking schoolmates away with it. Same difference. But I'm just looking at it from the perspective that my some no, actually, the monsters that I was drinking that are like were 160 milligrams of caffeine. The Ghost energy drinks are 200 in a 16-ounce can. Um, you kind of have to look at it from the perspective that the Ghost energy drinks, I'm perfectly fine with 200. I think you should still be 18 to buy them. Some of the monsters are 90. The ones that are like the sugar based ones, like the green, the blues, those are 90. Red Bulls are 100, depending on which one you get. When you get more of the dietary ones, which I'm going to be honest with you, um, the Bangs, the Ghost, those don't have sugar in them, so you got to get the more caffeine in them. Do I think I think the happy medium's 150 to 200. Because if you're not getting the sugar in it, hold on. I'll actually tell you. Okay. Okay, the rain energy drinks right here. It says 300 milligrams of natural caffeine, increased concentration, reduced fatigue. It's got B3, B6, and B12 vitamins. It's got branch chains amino acids and electrolytes. Not K milligram. It's got zero sugar, zero artificial color, zero artificial flavor, zero fat per can. That's where you got to look at the perspective from it and say, you know, I think 300 is too much because of what you're bringing into your system. That's why I'm happy drinking the Ghost energy drinks most days. But the problem is, these energy drinks are too cheap compared to buying them at the actual store. One of these by itself, one of the Reigns by itself is $2 and I think it's like $2.79 or $2.99. Guess how much I pay for a 24 pack? 44 or not 44. It's like $37. Basically, you're getting 24 of those for about $1.50 a piece. $1.50, $1.60 a piece. Tell me, what sounds like a better deal? Spending $3 for an energy drink or spending $1.50? And buying a whole bunch of them. I'd much rather buy a bunch of them, have them last me fucking longer. That way I don't have to spend the $3. or 5 or 6. That's my opinion. Oh, absolutely. I agree with you. But that's the thing about these companies. Rockstar can do by them Rockstar could do things by themselves compared to Rain, Bang, um, Adrenaline Shock, and Bang's kind of like the outer ring, like the inside ring of energy drinks that are like made by alternative companies that aren't like Coca-Cola or Pepsi that are coming out with like the Red Bulls, the brands, the big brands. Ghost is kind of in that realm by itself where they're kind of the upstart that's like, yeah, we're expensive. You're getting less caffeine and you can't find our stuff at a reasonable rate online. Because guess what? They can't afford to actually get a 24 pack to Amazon or a branding with a Sam's Club or a Costco. They can't afford it because they'd lose too much money for what these other companies are paying with higher caffeinated energy drinks. That's my opinion. And I kind of have to look at it from that perspective. Guess what? We're going to sell more of these 300 milligram energy drinks at less of a price because guess what? We're going to end up. And that's where you kind of have to look at it from the perspective like, you're not going to get these into the hands of an 18-year-old because an 18-year-old's not going to be able to pay. I think it's $40 for a 24 pack of energy drinks. Most of the fucking kids that are going drinking energy drinks are going to go buy the Venoms and the ones that are 99 cents or $1.99, which I think that's ridiculously, stupidly underpriced. Which, like you said, Batgirl, mandatory 18 for energy drinks. That's just my opinion. Well, if the problem, yeah, exactly. And you got to hold the stores accountable for it, and you should hold your. Oh, absolutely.
I don't understand what you meant by that question.
Alexa, shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, I truly think that it's like if one of your friend's parents give you a fucking energy drink, said, "Hey, I bought my kid this. I'll share them with you." Blah blah blah. Yeah, that should be on the parent of the kid that gave it to him. If they died in that house or have a heart attack in that house, as it should be. Exactly. And me and Bobby were talking about this today when he was on his lunch. He was talking about uh, one of one of his kids' friends was kind of a special needs kid, or there was a couple of special needs kid in the school that I don't even think it was one of Bobby's kids, but it was some kid at the local high school, mentally challenged kid. Some kid gave them like a Mountain Dew bottle full of Everclear. Two kids, two kids died from drinking an entire fucking 2 liter of fucking Everclear. You know, honestly, that's where you have to look at it from the perspective like, if a kid dies from drinking an energy drink because, oh, whoever gave him that fucking energy drink should be held responsible. It's like I've been saying about this kid that shot up the Oxford High School. It's like he should be held accountable for he should be held accountable for what he did. He went into a fucking school shooting. He should be held accountable for that. As his parents should be held accountable for buying him the gun. Same metaphor. Ozzy said it back in the day. With I think it was Ultimate Sin. Um, he's like, he basically said that he did not tell the guy to get a fucking gun. It's basically like, okay, well, if another kid gives your kid this and he doesn't know your kid has a fucking heart condition, the parents of the fucking kid that has that kid over should actually be held accountable for the actions of what his kid did or their kid did. That's where I look at it. And that's my opinion. Are you saying they never should have came out with energy drinks with that high of caffeine? Well, they got to separate themselves. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But as I said, I've I've damaged myself enough with everything that I've put in my body over the years, so it's like whatever happens to me, I happens to me because I allowed it. I'm not going to allow myself I'm not going to allow myself to give a kid a fucking energy drink. That's going to fuck up the entire situation here. Ooh, I've got 6 people. Who's all in here? If I were to sit here and drink 10 of these fucking energy drinks and die the next day, I guarantee my family would have a fucking shit fit and hold resentment in their heart. No pun intended. Oh, absolutely. But I would also say, oh, by the way, I was stupid enough to drink 10 of those in one fucking day. That was on me. I'm not saying that I would fucking drink 10 of them or even 5 of them. I think 2 is more too much. That's my opinion. Now, if it was like 3 ghosts, I still think that's a little fucking much. Which 2 ghosts or 3 ghosts are 2 of these. Literally 2 of these. I remember one of the big ones. Hey, what's up, Jay? I remember one of the big ones that was like illegal. No, Ghost only has 200. Ghost has only got 200. But you're only supposed to take in 400 milligrams of caffeine every day. At most. But like I said, I truly think that it's going to come down to where we look at things and we say what we say. Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree. But I also agree that this right here, this vape, you should be 21 to actually vape. Oh, absolutely. That's where I look at the perspective, and I think you have to look at it from the perspective that this shit is gonna fucking kill you. Oh, absolutely. But I also look at it from the perspective that whatever you put in your body is on your terms. that is on you. I also look at it from the perspective that anything that you put in your body, oh, absolutely. And they no, no. Hold on. The government just doesn't allow companies to poison us. They encourage them to do it. Because guess what? We look at it from the perspective that the more of these guys we get rid of, the more people we can bring in. If we could get rid of one of these senior citizens collecting Social Security, we could get another person in to put money towards that. But, and give them something that they could only live for a few years. It's like they don't care about who they kill. If we could send them to war, if we could send them to war and not send them back, that's more money worth saving. Which I know. The way it's said is sounds absolutely fucking wrong. But that's how it is. But like I said, one of the other things that's a big fucking deal is, and if I get canceled over this, eh, GTA 6 it's had its trailer out for just over a day and a half, or maybe 2 days. Okay, already they've got the woke, the woke people fucking pissed to where they want the game completely banned. And I'm talking about woke Americans. Because, oh, you're basically putting a trailer together that's showing everything that we've actually seen in real life. That TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, and I guess there's one guy on Twitter slash X. I mean X. That is actually on banned GTA 6 because it's highlighting too much realism. From media sources. This is what we get for electing Donald Trump because, oh, it's fake news. They want it as fake news and they don't want it getting out that, oh, we're fucking, this is bad. Cancel culture's having a field day with this. And they've basically said, oh, this video generated 100 million fucking watches in one day. Said, Oh, you guys are actually pointing out all the fucking shit that's happening in big city, America. We want this to be listed as fake news because we don't want our kind being classified as being a bunch of fucking. We don't want to be considered real anymore. We want people that are just going to listen to our fucking narrative and accept it blindly. But at the end of the day, do you really think Rockstar's actually going to say, oh, we're going to cancel this? Oh, fuck no. Knowing that they've got $2 billion into this fucking game. Into the marketing of this game. Into the fucking building of this game. And whatnot. I truly think this is the topic. And I'm gonna find the video real quick if I can. If it's still up. Um Hold on. Let's go back to. Oh shit! I'm not even on the right one. View my channel. Oh, switch account. Let's go to Joshua Danger Experience. Let's go look at my let's see. Where is my history? I'm gonna play this video. I think this is the one I watched. Oh, here's the one I watched. Okay, so I'm gonna play this as a clip. So give me a minute. Let's go post this here. Here we go. And hold on. I want to make sure that this is in. Oh, hold on. I'm actually going to do this as a video. Just talk right now. Maybe I'm going wrong with this. Let's see. Just chatting. So we're gonna start here real quick. And we're gonna talk about this video in a matter of minutes. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna find my properties. Okay. So we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk about this tonight. Okay. Here we go.
The new Grand Theft Auto video game trailer has just dropped and it's causing quite a stir. On the poll board, the reception has been quite interesting. Some say it's based and hilarious, and others notice that many Americans are seething because this trailer is giving a pretty accurate depiction of what US cities look like in the current year. Others, however, note that the hashtag ban GTA 6 is trending on Twitter now. Either way, there's been an explosion of reactions, and none more so than on Black Twitter, where issues being discussed are actually oftentimes a lot more nuanced than most people might think, given the current reputation of the site. Hi everyone, just to let you know, I have some old favorites as well as new t-shirt designs on sale right now. Link to find them is in the description, and would like to thank you in advance, as it really does help the channel. As for years now, content like this has been put into an algorithmic black hole, as well as being demonetized. So thanks again, as well as
just let me know if you guys can actually hear this.
Now then, for those of you that aren't familiar with the game, Grand Theft Auto 6 is an upcoming open world action adventure game positioned as the 8th installment in the Grand Theft Auto franchise and the 16th game overall, and the game is set in a fictional city that is inspired by Miami. Now, it should be said that GTA 6 is poised to become the most expensive entertainment product of all time, with over $2 billion already spent.
Just let me know what you guys think of this.
And as of producing this video, the trailer was released about 10 hours ago and has already been viewed 51 million times. And the reaction to it has been nothing less than tectonic. It was reported a few months ago,
anybody still in here?
Given the current woke era and the
I know
many
it's just
self-appointed
me, Backer
professionally
Jay.
offended people out there, that the developers assured these cultural police that the next outing of GTA would scale back politically incorrect jokes, and has even chosen to have the game's protagonist be a Latina, or should I say a Latinx female. But anything this big, $2 billion big, while of course will have its rabid fans, it will also have its rabid detractors. Thus, when this first trailer dropped earlier today, people of all stripes have been weighing in. For example, the large Twitter handle that is Jackson Hinkle, who is a vocal MAGA adherent, has called for the game to be banned and is trying to help the hashtag ban GTA 6.
Okay, so here's one thing that we have to look at. Jackson Hinkle, why are the Zionists at Rockstar releasing this sexualized video game for children in America? Get banned. Get hashtag ban GTA 6 trending right now. Me, I'm a longtime GTA fan since PlayStation 2. You know, honestly, I've been big on GTA since San Andreas came out on Xbox. And that's what got me the start on it. That's my opinion. I definitely do not agree that this is for kids. Because on the actual label, it actually says, oh, by the way, this is for mature rated adults. I do agree with that. But the downside of it is, yeah, parents are going to buy this game for their kids not knowing what the fuck it is, or they're going to just give in to their kids because they're horrible parents that just don't want to watch their fucking kids. And I could go through and say that. Most of my nieces and nephews are grown ass adults, or near adulthood. If it's got a mature rated sticker on the game, on a let's even say on even when you're buying it on PC, Xbox, it says mature rating only. So that means it's for 18 plus. I agree with, but the downside of it is it's going to be a game changer for games. Yeah, you're going to go shoot people, you're going to go into into a game where you have to kill people. You're going to have to go into gang territories, you're going to have to shoot people. You know, what's the difference between that and Call of Duty? Playing a storyline on Call of Duty. Not very much, except, oh, by the way, you're both mature rated games. The only thing is, this game's less like Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty. But it's still in the realm of reality. But I'm going to shut up, finish what this is saying.
Get going. Strangely enough, he also believes that, quote, if you stand with Palestine, keep the hashtag ban GTA 6 trending. And this association seems to be catching on. How so? I cannot explain. Perhaps somebody in the comments can. Either way, over on Black Twitter, there's a lot of people that believe that this game is using stereotypes in their portrayal of the game that is heavily populated by African Americans, where some posters believe that the game is about to set black people back 100 years.
Okay, so top left corner of the video, you've got two guys that look like gangbangers. Bottom left corner, I'm going in counterclockwise. It says, have a nice day. Follow blah, blah, blah. Someone called the Department of Transport on this dump truck where there's a girl twerking on top of a car. Black girl. Okay. Here's another one. You got two girls dancing. Look like strippers. Two black girls look like strippers. In the bottom right corner, it says, the best song right now, stereotyping, rap videos. Then you got this one right here that says High Rollers Mag, fat black guy, just doing the Big Will thing, which I'm not saying Big Will on Big Will. Oh, absolutely. They're saying, oh, this is going to set black people back 100 years, but fire.
Other posters express the blame should be put on.
Okay. Hashtag Mighty Keef. Laugh out loud. Blame that on Miami. That city set black people back 100 years. Okay. Because, yeah, it's hood.
On Miami for setting blacks back 100 years.
If you want to go back even 50 years, I don't think it was 50 years ago that the biggest stereotype of fucking Miami came out. I don't think it was. Scarface. Definitely Miami. You got the Godfather. That wasn't Miami, but it was relatively close. To it.
But in fact, many point out that one of the scenes, and that is one of the scenes that's most talked about in this trailer.
Yeah, girl twerking. And this person said, we need to see more of this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's kind of sleazy.
Of an African American woman twerking on the top of a car, as well as a Karen holding hammers. And that they are both very accurate depictions of Miami. And this...
See? That was art imitates life. Girl twerking on top of a car. In real life. Interesting.
Is only a matter of art imitating life. Because it should be understood that in the current year, twerking is now a beloved American art form. Twerking is to America as ballet is to Russia, the tango to Argentina, and Irish dance is to, well, Ireland. In fact, one poster pointed out that it did occur to me that this seemed like a caricature of black culture as I watched the trailer. But is this any different than what we see in music videos or on Black Twitter on any given day of the week? I don't think so. They're just using the reference material that's already out there. I myself would suggest that what those like Jackson Hinkle...
Is GTA really stereotyping? Yes. Can they do it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because look at it. It's Miami. Like, if you want to go back to Miami, look at the whole situation with Too Fast, Too Furious. That was a Miami movie. Literally a Miami movie. GTA 3 was Godfather shit. Vice City was Scarface. San Andreas was fucking Boys. Thank you. My point exactly. They're going to keep these movies alive for the next several fucking years. Probably for the next 50 years. You know, the fact that...
who are gasping at the current state of America do not understand is that GTA 6...
But GTA is also stereotyping a sexualized image. Are you really going to go buy your kid GTA 6 knowing that it's going to be sexualized? Probably not. Most conservative parents aren't going to fucking allow it. But guess what? The kid next door is probably going to have a copy of it. Guess what? Oh, by the way, you should come over to my house so we can play. That's my opinion. Then that's how you get people addicted to shit. Is by getting them involved in their shit.
depicts our present society crystal clear, at least in the cities. In fact, the trailer didn't even have to employ satire of any kind. It just
See that? Didn't even have to employ satire of any kind. We're just gonna portray real life. And as Jay said, yes, which all that GTA was inspired by. The creators even owned up to that.
showed what anyone who lives in or who has visited an American city sees every.
But I also think black people are pissed because, oh, by the way, I think they're pissed because, oh, we're not getting our black character. How do you know Lucia's not from the main protagonist, female protagonist, isn't from like Cuba or fucking Dominican Republic? She could be mixed, black and mixed Mexican.
Single day.
She could be
You
Dominican.
could say that Grand Theft Auto is a series, or the series itself portray the societal landscape of the specific era it represents, functioning as a kind of interactive time capsule. In fact, GTA 6, it seems to very accurately depict.
And needless to say, GTA 4 brought a stereotype that, oh, it's an American dream. We're living the American dream in GTA 4. When we're bringing a guy from Europe to be a cab driver, which that's Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro. Except they basically said, okay, we're bringing this guy from Eastern Europe to become a cab driver. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think he was even I don't think people were overtly thinking about how real video games are compared to now. That's my opinion. I don't think they think about how real it is till now. Not to mention this guy. This guy was is going to be one of those guys that comes out of corrections.
Any large American city, and Miami in particular, for anyone who's ever been there, and I have. The sad part is, though, that it takes a video game for many people to reflect on just how eroded American society has become. The US is an extremely low trust society, riddled with extreme wealth inequality and horrific crime that has all but become normalized.
Exactly.
I think it's abundantly clear to many that the country is quickly transforming into a nation that is very similar in many ways to Brazil, but is currently more affluent for now.
But like I said, you kind of have to look at this and say, you know, we're going to do this whether you like it or not, and we're going to sell 2 million copies right off the bat. Yeah, Russian mafia and a taxi driver. Except I think he was actually Ukrainian or something like that. But you're relatively close to it. You know, GTA 5, perfect example. You had 3 different characters. You had Franklin, the opportunistic kid that just wants a better life for himself. Then you have Michael, who's the guy that got gunned down in front of his best friend and put through witness protection through the government. Then you've got the psychopath, God, what's his name? God, I want to say Philip, but I know Trevor, who's just like your average fucking meth head meth dealer. That's just doing his thing. It's like, okay, we're all in the. Basically, we're all gonna rob a fucking bank. We're gonna get our money. And some of us might die, depending on the outcome. It's the greatest heist on earth. Then you have GTA Online, which everything's right there. Like, you've got your drugs, you've got your businesses, you've got your diamond imports, you've got your nightclubs, you've got everything at the disposal of yourself. Which you gotta have the money to open that shit up. So, at the end of the day, you just gotta look at it from the perspective that that's the American dream. GTA 6 is just gonna be like, we're gonna give you this, 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 and this. We're gonna give you the fucking dream to play as the female protagonist, Lucia. The first ever female protagonist outside of GTA Online. Then you've got Jason, the male protagonist. That are basically, this is going to be Bonnie and Clyde. And we don't even know what GTA Online is going to be like, or GTA 6. It could be everything that I just listed from GTA 5, plus more. Plus more roleplay. And more story for online and whatnot. At the end of the day, you just got to weigh the option and say, hey, everything we have online for GTA 5 right now is great. Everything that, like, we have different worlds between us. That could be just absolutely great. It's the American dream that most people aren't going to fucking do in real life. So, take it for what it is. Okay. That being said, I'm going to go back to talking real quick. And I'm also going to go check my Okay. You know what? We're going to play some GTA 6 tonight. Or GTA 5. And I'm just going to go randomly. Change this to GTA 5. So bear with me, guys. Um, there we go. I just think they got a problem with how real the fucking game is. I think that's their biggest problem. But at the end of the day, they're just going to stereotype themselves into a hole. Let's go to Epic. We might hit the county. Which, like I said, we are going to do this. Okay. There we go. Which I want to know your personal opinion. Okay. What's up, Jevy? All right, buddy. You have a good night. Let's see if we could get game capture here. Okay, so we definitely need to undersize that just a smidge. There we go. There we go. That works for me. So here we go. I'm pumped up myself. I could talk GTA all night. Well, I feel like I could do the same, my buddy. I just wish 2025 was already here so we knew when GTA 6 was coming out. The only thing I wish they would do to this game is update it to where it is on the console now with the PS4 or PS5 and Xbox Series. Where you actually have the loading menu the way it is. And who thinks I should create a new character? I think my character's relatively new on here. So what you up to, Jay? Who's all here? Oh, this is gonna take a minute. How much shit do I have open? Let's go, let's go! Ooh. This is kind of slow tonight. Hold on, I think I'm gonna do this the backwards approach. I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised that they're raising a great big stink about it. Here we go. There we go. This is fucking bad. Oh shit. This is not gonna fucking load. Who's all here? Who do all I have in my chat? Jay the Juggalo. No. Here we go. I think it'll eventually happen. So, what's your opinion of GTA 6 so far, Jay? Do you think it's gonna Do you think it's gonna be put in one of those categories where? Hold on, I'm gonna go backwards approach to this. We're gonna go back into this. There we go. And I think I'm going to go to the backwards approach. Which I just want to say I appreciate everybody being here. Which I'm going to stay live till about 11 my time. Which I think that's like 8 o'clock your time, ain't it, Jay? If you guys think I should stay live till midnight, just ask me to. I will gladly do it for you guys. Okay. So, here we go. Okay. So, we're going to do this the easy way. You know, honestly, you know what I hope they do with GTA Online for GTA 6? I seriously hope that they could do something with where you could own your own strip clubs and shit. Alright, and gas stations. Because honestly, the more things that you could actually open up, I think could bring in more money for GTA in the long run. And see, there's our boy. There's our boy, Franklin. I was gonna say. I definitely will if I could keep 3 people in here. Wait, even 2, like even with myself and one other person, I'd be happy. Oh shit. I think this just crashed. Oh, there we go. Okay, so which person do you think I should do? Think I should do the female, or do you think I should do... You know what? I think I'm going to pick him. Here we go. Since it is Joshua Danger TTV on here. Which I don't know how much money I have on here. Thank you, whoever my 4th viewer is. You know, honestly, you know what I think? After 4, 5, and 6 come out, honestly, I truly think they should actually come up with a new map. Because we've already seen Los Angeles, we've seen New York, and now we're seeing Miami. I honestly think they should think about expanding the map. Hey, what's up, JCW? Thank you for popping in, my friend. Honestly, I think GTA 7, I think we shouldn't think about it too soon because we still got about another year and a half to 2 years to come out with GTA 6. But I think 2026, I think you have to kind of think about it and say, hey, maybe we should think about doing a new map. Maybe somewhere in the Midwest, maybe Texas. I don't know. I think it would definitely be cool to do something bring something that's a lot close that nobody's ever seen for a map. Because if I was a game developer, I wouldn't just want to take 3 cities and just keep building over top of them. How you doing, JCW? Oh, fuck. Yeetus fetus. I'm not bad, man. I'm hyper. Ready to kill some gangbangers. God damn, they totally screwed that up. Ooh, this is a little bit laggy. I'd be cool. I think Chicago would be cool. I think Houston would be cool. Dallas would be cool. Like if you could bring the entire Texas map to life in GTA, even saying GTA 7, if you could bring that to life, that would be fucking cool. I think you really can't think about just Detroit. Yeah, you're definitely right. They did have San Francisco and Vegas, GTA San Andreas. I think they could build upon that if they wanted to do too. Honestly, I would even go as far as saying Arizona would be kind of cool. Like, hey, let's get out of San Andreas. I don't know what car that is. Hopefully, I can win it. Aw, Saucin. Dude wants some money. Why the fuck is... Oh my god. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Oh my god. No. Fucking one off. But how you doing tonight, JCW? What you up to? Okay, thank you. That's what I thought. I might just go create my own invite only. There we go. I'm going to go create my own invite only. There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. Maybe. Well, I'm actually on PC. Just let me know if this is better. I don't think that's better. Hold on. I might want to downset the graphics. Yeah, definitely gonna want to. Here we go. What the fuck? Holy shit, goddamn. That was fucked. Holy fuck. hmm Okay, that's a little bit better. Check, check, check. Oh, definitely. I 100% agree with you. By the way, JCW, did you see the trailer for GTA 6 yet? Check, check, check. Can you hear this? What's your opinion on it? I gotta say, the trailer looked absolutely fucking beautiful. For something that is a trailer. I don't know how much gameplay we're gonna see come next year. But I seriously hope that I seriously hope that we get to see a little bit around E3 next year. Okay. You know what? There we go. Just let me know if you... Honestly, I don't know. I'm like... I like the idea of Miami. Because the possibility makes it feel real. Like you're gonna get the whole Miami lifestyle. Is it still pretty laggy here?
Hey.
Yep. I thought the coolest part of that, the trailer, was the fact that they used Tom Petty for the actual theme music. I actually feel like that's pretty fucking dope. Shit. I think I just lost it. Hold on. I might have to... Oh, I think I just broke my neck. Just kidding. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna turn this down to 1080p. I hope I don't get a frame rate dip. Ooh, fuck. Get out of here. Honestly, I don't think it's just going to be Miami. I've heard it's going to be parts of like Fort Myers. I've also heard parts of Orlando. Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on.
Hello?
Shut up,
Man, you got fucking
Hey,
bullshit.
motherfucker.
What up with you, chump? Yo,
Eat
man.
that, you dick licker. You're parking my fucking property, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go, let's go.
Fucking lost.
Randomly killing gangbangers.
Move back! You peasant! Officer down! We need help! Go! You're Go suck a dick!
There we go. Kind of weird that this game's kind of lagging. Not to mention, I'm actually kind of happy that GTA kind of bought out 5M. Hey, what's
Hello
up, my
and
dude? Can I get 2 E-Colas?
Another happy customer, right?
Can I get some
I know the drill,
goddamn
okay?
money?
Calm down. I'm doing my best.
Yo, who the fuck shot me?
Fucking lame.
Oh, come on. I dare you to bring your bitch ass in here.
Eat it, dick.
Eat a slug, Fonzie.
You're covered. Officer wounded. We have a man down. Cover me. Protect yourself. I got you covered. Officer down. You're done. We can take him. Come on. Nowhere to run. There's no way out. God damn you.
Oh, come on. I dare you.
Changing back.
I fucking dare you.
I'll kill you. Fucker. Shit. Get down. Keep him busy. Fuck you.
Ooh, that was a spike. There we go. Honestly, I think I've got all of them. But I won't play the first 3 on PC. like the city screwing up my traffic. I might just take off to the county. Might need to go make some money here soon. Hold on, what do I have here? Ooh. There's a stash house over here. That could be fun. Ugh. Oh, I need to go get some more stuff. Shit. Jay, you could never go wrong with GTA Online. Oh, you killed me. Ooh, fuck. Let's go restock me up some God, they raised the price of sticky bombs?
Now, I give deals if you buy in bulk. When society's drastic reordering occurs, weapons will be currency, and I will be a fucking millionaire.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Honestly, if Rockstar would have actually done the remaster like they did the Mafia remastered, I truly think they would have actually been better. But I'm actually kind of excited that they're remastering Max Payne. How'd that hurt? Here we go. Gonna have some fun.
Where you gonna go?
You smell like bathroom cleaner.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That's one way to kill a bunch of people.
Vamos por vida.
Duck!
That's kind of cool. I got all but one of them with a fucking rocket. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Here's the code. 050291. There we go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Remember, you can't argue with science.
Going to the phones. You're on the lab. Who is this?
There we go.
We can't hear you, Eddie. It sounds like you're going through a black hole right now. Eddie's a little upset.
JCW, what's your opinion on them possibly remastering
Let's get to that
Next
record
week,
then. Let's get to that record by
do.
request of Eddie. Let's get into this popcorn joint featuring Freddie Gibbs, Born Bod.
What am I doing? That I mean, we run mouth, yeah. Anyhow, hustle up the thing them right. White to
no,
right, some
fuck
of them
political correctness?
can't bring knife to gunfight. The boy them give you them life. Tackle up the thing them life. Down kick me to go feed them. Right up, we are use and a puppy them. Boy them a hype with things. Like sample man. I must see no fear man. Your boy come on. We with a little blood. Rush out of the nozzle and watch an alley. They we bad and bad, bad, bad and bad. Bad and bad, bad. I didn't want that. We bad and bad, bad, bad and bad. Bad and bad, bad. I didn't want that. Me no care, me no fear, me no afraid. People no scare, me no wear, me no play that. Drive by anywhere in at the beer box, smoking a split and the way figure spray that. Anywhere where the echo and the key catch, people are run
So
like
what's everybody
train
up
on the
to?
train track. Any boys time man and me train that. Me no play around like
on
game
here.
shop.
Gladly take that.
Like me spear shot, war move with your one. Me and me now. The badness trophy me done claim that. Oh, I'm a flyer and a plane
Going on,
now.
my dude?
There we go.
Hey, this target is one of the most successful tech entrepreneurs in the world. But you ain't never even heard of his damn name.
Alright. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Okay, I'm cool with that idea. Just need to go get me a taxi. Alright. Where's this guy at? Okay. Right here. Find what it is.
Hey, you my dude, right? Hey, what's going on, brother?
Okay. Said water? I could definitely do that.
Ball sack.
Almost feel like Nico driving a fucking taxi cab. Well, you know where we're gonna go drown this guy? Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I prefer the old versions on PS2 and original Xbox before they cut out all the stuff and removed songs. Yeah, they kind of had to do it. Oh shit. I just fucked myself there. I don't mind playing the others either. I honestly thought the original version were actually better than the remakes that they did. But honestly, I think GTA got a lot better. Like, I definitely think GTA is gonna get better with GTA 6 with the online stuff. But I just don't think they're gonna do it to the extreme that they did with this one. But I think I could be wrong. And honestly, I would love to see a new expansion every 3 or 4 months. I think, I mean, a DLC expansion for online mode. I think would definitely be cool. But like I said, I think story mode I think is a completely different animal. Like, I remember GTA 4 barely had any online play. And I saw what they did with GTA 5. Like, and I thought GTA 5 was garbage for online when I first started playing it. But I remember story mode was all I was interested in. Even going back to the Xbox 360 version of GTA 5. I think they kind of like. I don't think you're gonna see the actual Confederate flag in the actual game. I think they created that trailer to stereotype it a little bit, but I don't think they're gonna keep it in as like an item. Because if you look at what they did with GTA Online for they literally took they changed the entire complete Confederate flag out of this game. And just turned it into something else like, hey, we're not going to recognize this. Here we go again. Ding. So what you got planned for tomorrow, JCW? Oh, I completely agree with you. But I think with GTA 6 or Rockstar buying out the 5M servers for PC or buying out 5M, I think is going to build more of an RP or roleplay community for online. But what's your opinion of them actually having their first female protagonist in a GTA game? What's your opinion on that, JCW? With the first ever female protagonist. And also kind of going with the Bonnie and Clyde story.
Yo, what you need? Alright, got it. I'll ask around and get back to you.
Hey, my name's Charlie.
Here we go.
It's for crack.
Man, this should be a wholesome ass day of work. The target is some backwards ass judge that changed the sentences for anyone who offers her a fur coat or a stack of fucking.
So JCW, what's your opinion on the first female protagonist?
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? It's coming at you. All right, I'll get back to work.
Bless me. Oh, and of course my battery was gonna die. No, not this time. My battery just died. That time I had a frame dip. Oh, come on. PC version of this game is almost unplayable. Just a little bit. Oh shit. Ooh, fuck. Oh, golf club. There we go. Should be better now. Unfortunately, I don't have any silenced weapons. Beat him with a golf club. Oh, I guess I do have one.
Wow, that was awesome!
Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, that was a good fucking jump. Remember, folks, when you're playing golf, wash your balls. That's the moral of today's story. All right, $85,000.
Hello there. You ever think that something's like missing from your life? I don't mean just that your wife ran off, or that your best friend is too good for you, or your backyard's overrun with idiots in clown makeup. Now maybe you're not running an air freight operation out of your very own hangar. Cause, you know, I've heard that secretly transporting large amounts of profitable cargo via land and air can be highly validating for people like you. Just saying. Anyway, go to Maze Bank Foreclosures, get a hangar, and I'll be in touch.
Who's all here? Say hi. You know, I'm in the chat also. Up here we go again. My God. This is fucking bad. All right, let's see. I think I got too much going. Okay, so I am getting frame drops here and there. Okay, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna keep this going for a few more minutes. Hopefully, I can actually keep some frames. Oh my god, this is buggy. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Okay, guys. So I think I am going to get off here for the night. That being said, I appreciate every one of you guys for being here. And I will be back on Friday. I might even play some Warzone. So that being said, I appreciate everybody for being here. Jay, much love. Honestly, I truly think it will. But I don't know if it will. Like, I think they're going to go more reality based. More so than anything. And I truly think that's going to be the thing with it. The physics are just ridiculous in 4. Because if you remember, one of the things you could do, if you put your car in a in a swing, It'll literally send you flying through the entire map. They're part of the map. If you like, I think they have to keep their setup right now. I think the physics are decent with 5. But I think they need to be more normalized. Because from what I saw in that trailer, you're going to have different sections. You're going to have like the Miami look, which is going to be beachy, sandy. You're going to have the Orlando feel. You're going to have the swamps and the God, what's that called? The Everglades. You're going to have possibly even the northern section of it, which I think that's going to be a big factor. That I think you're going to have to look at it as like one great big sandbox. Pardon the pun there. Oh, absolutely. They have to have swamps. And that's what I'm actually saying. You kind of have to have you have to have a bunch of different factors. And them saying that this map is going to be almost double the size of GTA 5's is like a very, very open sandbox. And honestly, I don't even think GTA 5 is that big of a sandbox compared to some games. Like if you look at what I think it was Far Cry 6 did, that was big with being what it was. I think you have to look at that. You have to look at... I'm trying to think of games that would actually be very much like... that are going to be close to GTA 6. I don't think there's any besides Far Cry 6 that are close. You need to have the most expansive map of all time is what I'm really saying. Oh, perfect example. San Andreas felt bigger than even this one. But it was half the size. I think you have to build them bigger to make them succeed. Honestly, I think if they could pull it off, and this is a big if, like this is one of the games, online GTA Online being one of them. If GTA would have actually brought over Cayo Perico the way that it should have been mapped out, you could create every map in GTA history. But the problem with that is you're going to have to you better have a big hard drive. And not just a big hard drive, but a fast one. To process it all. Oh, and that's the one thing that you have to pull. Like, if you could pull Los Venturas, aka Las Vegas, San Fierro, being San Francisco, San Andreas, you bring Vice City, and you basically platform all the maps over in updates. I think it'd be cool to see it. But I think you're going to have to expand the map to 0.5 terabyte. Because this game right here is a 125 gigabyte game. I think GTA 6 is going to be 180 is what they said. 180 gigabytes. If you could throw every map in, including the one from GTA 4, not Vice City, Liberty City. If you were to throw that one in, that'd probably be another 125. So you're looking at almost 0.5 terabyte of expansions for just online. And if you wanted to pull even deeper, you could probably pull it. But you'd have to have a minimum of a 0.5 terabyte or 500 gigabytes to possibly pull all those maps. Honestly, I think GTA 7 should definitely be San Fierro or Los Venturas. Or they should think about adding a new map. Or just doing something new, completely new. That's my opinion. And I truly think that's what you got to pull. And it's like, you got to start over. With a new GTA after 6. If they can even pull anything afterwards. Exactly. Because I don't think they could pull it. I really don't think they could pull that far. Without pulling a new map. Because that's the one thing that I've been saying about Far Cry since Far Cry 4 came out. Or Far Cry 5 came out. They needed to expand the maps. Or even Far Cry 3 learned how to actually expand the map. That's what GTA needs to learn how to do. They did great with Red Dead. That's a perfect example. They learned how to make that game bigger from the first one. So they're learning how to make maps bigger because they kind of have to make the map bigger. And that's my personal opinion. I honestly believe that and they have to start over somewhere in the next 10 years. They have to think about starting over, going to the boot. To be like, okay, we burnt the GTA crowd out with GTA 5 with all the online support. All the online sales, all the online buys. They have to think about the $2 billion they're spending on GTA 6. But I guarantee this. They're going to do Red Dead 3 within the next 5 years. I promise you that. They're going to learn how to actually build GTA 7 from that. Because they learned from GTA 5 to Red Dead 2 to Red Dead 2 on how to build GTA 6. The thing they've got to think of 2028. We're doing new consoles. Right around there. So you're going to look at PlayStation 6. You're going to look at Xbox whatever. They're going to name the next Xbox. Obviously, they're going to have to work PC. But I truly think that they're going to have to look at it from the perspective that we're going to build Red Dead 3 off of what we learned from GTA 6. And I think from GTA 5 online, I think you're going to have to learn how to actually do more with GTA 6 online. You're going to have to learn how to give more. To make your money back on it. That's my opinion. And then you're going to have to look at GTA 7 roughly around 2030. You're going to have to think like maybe even 2025, 2026. You're going to have to think about what are we going to do with the map? Are we going to build a new city? I think that would be the brightest idea. That they're going to have to build a new city eventually. And I think that's where it's going to have to be. I think you're going to have to look at it. You're going to have to play with it. You're going to have to figure out how to build it around the next gen PCs. So those are going to happen within the next 3 years. Three to 4 years. And I think that's where it's going to be at. But that being said, guys, I'm going to get off here. And I've thoroughly enjoyed chatting with you guys tonight. And if you guys dig this kind of stream where I talk for an hour, just let me know. In the chat, in Discord. Because, like I said, I want to talk more about video games. I want to talk about what I would do if I was creating a video game, which hopefully me and my cousin will actually be doing something. I don't know. Because it can't go forward. Because then you'd really start going into the mafia stuff. You could go back to the 1870s. That's my opinion. Or even the 18th. Well, no. I don't even think you could even go back beyond the slave era. So I think, yeah, I think you have to push back to like the 1870s, 1880s. That's just my opinion. Honestly, I think Rockstar and Take-Two actually have to really create something new. Because I don't think Red Dead is going to be a big game for very much longer. I don't think Bully's the way to go either. I think they have to create something new that's going to change. I think if you push it too far back into the 1870s, I think it'll be close. But I think it'll be too close if you push it to the early 1870s. To be totally honest, you know where I think they could probably make a killing off of it? And this is my personal opinion. I think they can learn from Yellowstone, the TV show. I think they could learn from that. Because that's like the perfect example of a TV series that could turn into a very good video game for Red Dead. I think they could get away with 1923, but I don't think they could get further past that. But I don't remember when Red Dead Revolver took place either. Because I think that was Marston's son. Hold on, I'm going to look that up. Okay, Red Dead Revolver took place in the 1880s. I thought that was later. Because I thought that was Marston's son. That's where I truly think that I think they could actually learn from Yellowstone. Because that's just one of those shows that would translate into a Red Dead. And I think that would be an interesting. Okay, so it was 1883 Yellowstone and 1923. Okay. So I think they could pull 1883 in, but I also think they could pull 1923 in. Because if you think of anything that Rockstar does right, they over sexualize their video games, period. Yellowstone fucking does that better than anybody on TV. And I think that's what's going to translate Red Dead over. No, I'm just chatting. Sorry. I'm actually going to go back to the main screen. No, just like I said, I was about to end, but I am going to talk. Me and Jay are talking about the Red Dead games, which I think those have the best story that Rockstar's ever created. I think they're a little long to be doing long form storytelling. But me and Jay were just talking about how if they're going to do a Red Dead 3, I think they should do it like Yellowstone. In my opinion. What do you think, JCW? Mm-hmm. Where do you think Red Dead should go with the next installment? Because they already announced that they're going to do Red Dead 3 after GTA 6. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think Red Dead 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2 was absolutely gorgeous. But I think they have to learn by watching Yellowstone. And you know that that's what GT or Rockstar does. They've always they've done GTA the exact same way that they take references to movies. Like obviously they've got the Nissan Skyline from the Fast and the Furious movies. They've got all those Fast and the Furious cars. They've got the DeLorean from Back to the Future. They've got the Ghostbuster car. They've got pretty much everything. And I think Rockstar would actually benefit from having Yellowstone. Learning something from Yellowstone. And if you guys haven't watched Yellowstone, that's actually one of my favorite shows. Because it's got a little bit of everything for everybody. I would like to see a new bully. But I don't think they're going to create it. I think they would burn a lot of bridges by creating a new bully. And be like, hey, guess what? It's okay to bully your people. Because if I've learned anything from wrestling, I truly think Vince McMahon said it best to Bubba Ray Dudley. He's like, I know about your Bully Ray character from Impact. Oh, absolutely. I think you could probably plot twist that in a few ways. To where, okay, Bully's not taking lunch money anymore. I'm going to protect the little guys from these bigger bullies. I think they could pull that. I'm not saying that they can't. I think it would work in the political correctness era. But I think it's too close to home. That's my opinion. And I think with the whole shooting, like, honestly, I've been saying this for years. And I think, you know where I think Rockstar could actually make their money? Is if they rebooted, God, what was that old Sega and Sony Station franchise? Road Rash. I think they could truly benefit from buying that game out and just redoing it their way. I think Road Rash would be a cool game for them to just claim it an intellectual property. But that's my opinion. Road Rash would be kind of cool because I think they could get away with that. Midnight Club would probably work if they wanted to pull it. But there's too many games like it out there. I can't think of any other games. That would be relatively close to their wheelhouse. The one franchise I would love to see them just completely remaster. They'll never touch it ever again. And that's Manhunt. But the problem with Midnight Club is there's way too much of that out there. You got Gran Turismo, you've got Forza. And GTA's not going to fork out the money to get all those car licenses. In my opinion, they're not going to do it. Because that would probably cost $1 billion by itself. Just to do the licensing for a new Midnight Club. I thought both of them were actually really, really underrated. I would like to see them do a new Mafia. Or even a new, what's the other franchise? Max Payne. I think would be cool. But I've never played Max Payne 3. And plus, I forgot one big franchise that was racing. And that was The Crew. But like I said, I truly think that it's going to be GTA 6, Red Dead 3, and I think they're going to have to get a platform somewhere in there. I think they're going to have to work a Manhunt. I think they're going to have to work a Max Payne or a Midnight Club. Oh, I totally agree. But I just don't know what they could create. I think if they could get a good developer company, the way that Bethesda has all of the, like, or Xbox has the entire collection of Bethesda games. With like Fallout, Elder Scroll, Doom, Quake. I truly think if they could find a really decent indie developer that wants to make a Rockstar game, I think that would possibly be the best idea for them. In my opinion. Oh, thanks, JCW. I really don't do much on my YouTube. But like I said, if I was going to create a game, I would look at the biggest selling games to create. And today's day and age, you could create a video game on just a basic standard ass computer, which my computer's not a basic standard ass computer. Mine can I'm sick of waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 already. I kind of agree with you. Honestly, I think it'd be cool to get like a new Doom. Or even a new Quake. That's where I'm at with it. I truly think that they really could do something. But I think they need an indie developer to create a game for Rockstar or Take Two. I played a lot of both of those. But I think Rockstar Take Two needs to find an indie developer that's actually going to build something for them. The way that they took Max Payne or even Mafia. And plus, the Rage engine for GTA is not a bad engine to work with. They say it's as close to working with Unreal Engine as anything. That's where I just look at what Bethesda does. And they can't go wrong with anything. Like when they did Doom and Doom Eternal, they completely changed the landscape of video gaming for the better. Which to be totally honest, when Doom Eternal was up for Game of the Year with The Last of Us, which I'm not throwing any shade at The Last of Us 2. I thought Doom Eternal was a better game. I think, but that's my opinion. But I'm also a big Doom guy. That didn't really get into like what was that one PlayStation franchise? The Nathan Drake franchise. I truly think The Last of Us was closer to that than anything. I didn't know anything about that. Oh, absolutely. You know, if you put my mindset into something like that, I would find something. Honestly, with being able to actually take Unreal Engine 5 on a basic ass PC, I could build a demo of whatever I wanted. and possibly have it done in 6-8 months without even doing a trailer. Just be like, hey, I'm going to create something like Fortnite or Call of Duty or even Gears of War. But I also truly think that Rockstar should stick to something close to their wheelhouse and just keep creating these shooters. That's my opinion. Or get outside the box with them. That's what I truly think. They should jump outside the box with them. Whoa, fuck. God, I'm starting to get sleepy. But like I said, they need to either stick close to their wheelhouse or they need to get completely out of the box. Thank you, Jay. I looked at The Last of Us and Last of Us 2 as being like another Uncharted franchise. But I look at what Doom did with Doom Eternal, and Doom Eternal landscaped a better game, a better physics feel. Because they made you think about what you were doing to your enemy compared to just run, shoot, run, shoot. I think they need to either get in their wheelhouse or they need to create something brand new. Perfect example. Those games are actually decent titles. Crash Bandicoot switching over and getting bought out really helped them. But the fact that PlayStation still has Jak and Daxter is cool. But I also thought PlayStation had to create more adult games for internal. And I think it all started with PlayStation 2. With, like, we're going to have our kids' games. We're going to have our Crash Bandicoots, our Spyros. We're going to have our Jak and Daxters. But we're also going to create something like, what was that one game franchise? Oh, God of War. They said they had to think outside the box with that one. And they said they needed to make an adult game that was going to be strictly adults. And that changed the entire landscape of PlayStation. Because they stopped thinking about the kid-friendly titles and went more adult later. And I think that's what won them the last generation. Like, I think the fact that they bought the right to Spider-Man still made it cool to have a kid franchise. They had to create a baseball franchise. And they did that so well that they really had to think about how to actually build around Major League Baseball. They had to think about how to actually do something right there. I think if Rockstar could figure that out, how to build a franchise from somebody else, I think they'd be set for life. Like if they could come out with like the God of War for their company. Because Take-Two and Rockstar, they know how to make a sports game. Because they've got two of the fucking biggest, deepest pockets that are paying for sports franchises. They got NBA 2K. They've got WWE 2K. They could build off that alone. They got GTA. They've got Red Dead. They've got Max Payne. But if they could actually create or build another gaming company up from the ground up, I think they'd be set. If they could create the next God of War title for them, I think they would be set. Or The Last of Us, they would be set. That's where I'm at with it. Exactly. If Rockstar and Take-Two could actually take another franchise and do what a God of War did for them, they would probably be in that same category as like a Bethesda or Activision Blizzard. Which I gotta say, the way Bethesda does their games and Activision do their games, yeah, they're gonna redo off every fucking Call of Duty the same exact way. It's copy and paste. But if they can do what Diablo does and flip it on its head, I think Rockstar could kill. I knew what you meant. And just to let you guys know, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can actually link your account to Twitch and it'll give you free subs every month. Subscriptions every month for here. And it won't cost you but what it costs for your Amazon Prime. If you have it. And if you do have it, I would appreciate it if you give it to either me or Batgirl. Because we're gonna help each other out no matter what. So if you want to actually link that account to this, or or if you want to give me your Amazon Prime subscription,